Alright guys, it's Hank. 1025, 2287. Here's the operational plan right now. Plan is Hank. There's 255 plugins, 240 active mods. Survival, it's exceptionally lethal. We've got Beantown interiors plus plenty of exploration. Our base mod is better locational damage. Which makes the game extremely challenging. Now looking for that blood bug corpse, that's good meat to have. It'll turn up. Grab the meat. Grab the hub flower. Take a look at a couple of these buildings real quick. As soon as I hear those raiders attacking the Museum of Freedom, I'm going right in. We're going to come back and loot Concord proper, because there's so many extra areas. One of the first things I did is I took Locksmith, which is not something that I would ordinarily do. But in better locational damage, a lot of the containers in the overworld have already been raided. So a safe sometimes is your best bet to get your hands on some good equipment. We'll come back to these areas for a full raid. It's getting dark now. I'm going to switch my melee weapons up because we have stab and break, which is super cool. All these buildings here we can enter now. So when we come back for a raid, that's what we'll do. We're prepared to do some scavenging. Now, I really wish I had some optics. Trying to go for headshots. Or at least score a hit so I can get the experience if Preston ends up taking him out. Ooh, and a gang. Level up time. Now let me show you guys, got a lot of perk overhauls here. Like some, even though I have the requisite perception to take Night Person, I won't be able to get it to level 37. Same thing with like Action Boy or Quick Hands. You know, your early powerful perks are restricted, like riflemen. And you can see how all these different perks have actually changed. So I am going to, in this immediate sense, I could really use gun nut for if I get my hands on a hunting rifle and be able to build some optics for that, keep me out of trouble. Sneak is always a good investment. I'd like to be able to start building some explosives, but I'm going to take more perception right now, because I know in the Museum of Freedom there is a perception bobblehead, and I'll be able to take sniper. And with sniper, I'll be able to knock enemies off their feet. And that's going to be extremely helpful. We'll grab this, we'll loot these bodies up here to ensure that the treasure doesn't disappear on us. I like how the raiders now carry a different assortment of items. It's a little more realistic. And those empty drug containers. Low weight, and they've usually got a good use.
Hey, up here on the.
We'll take that rotten tato, make some shine with it. So, yeah, for 0 weight, you get plastic and asbestos. So plastic and fertilizer, you got jet. Asbestos, you can use it for a lot of different things.
Balcony.
I could be taking some of this raider armor, because it's got slightly better ballistic damage.
Inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab.
But it's heavy. And I don't want to get into a firefight where
That laser musket didn't help us.
that's going to make that big of a difference. If I find myself in that kind of situation, I've already screwed up. So we're trying to keep it light and mobile, at least until I can get my hands on some long-range weaponry and some optics. We'll just grab whatever's right here in the immediate area that might be able to help us. Grab that extra 38 caliber ammunition, because I'm going to be doing a little bit of spraying. Well, that's a nice piece of armor. So we'll wear that and the militia hat. Do one quick sweep. And I'm also giving it just a little bit of time for the sun to set. So when I enter the Museum of Freedom, it'll be dark inside. That way I'll be able to sneak around a little bit easier. Gonna dump off drifter outfit and the meat. Keep it light. I intend to leave dog meat inside of the Museum of Freedom, so he's not exposed to taking a heavy amount of damage. I don't want to have to waste a whole lot of stim packs on the guy. So sun's setting. Let's take a look in some of these houses real quick, see if there's anything worth grabbing. Yeah, I can see where I'm gonna have to come back for the high value items like the cigarettes, the 2/10 of a pound bottles for water refills. The shopping baskets are actually not bad to carry. Antique globe. Be a nice thing to pick up in the future, so just kind of mentally catalog that stuff. Now, typically, you wouldn't want to pick up, when you're scavenging, you would want to pick up these heavier half-pound bottles. Alright, let's be smart and breach with shotgun. Now this is an ultra short barrel, so hopefully that's going to work well for us. Oh yeah, this place is chock full of good scrap. Telephone, desk fans. Maybe creep up on this stingwing. Now, better locational damage has something called shotgun knockback. Overkill. And it'll stagger opponents. And it will also stagger you. So the shotguns are pretty daggone lethal. Let's go up here and check out what's upstairs. See what we got going on up here. Now, if I could get a producer, or once we get to 1,000 subscribers and we get the watch time up to YouTube's new standards, I'll spend a little more time editing these videos. I'll take out these load screens. But I'm going to need to either have patrons or episode producers or maker support. Or you can pop over to my Steam. I've already thrown up some screenshots for you guys to take a look at. I'll throw in a load order and some articles and stuff later. But if I'm going to do any heavy editing, I'm going to need a little bit more financial support for that. I just can't afford to do that because YouTube keeps moving the goalposts on us, on content creators. So if you want to see this channel survive, hit the like and subscribe. Because you're not going to see anything else like this on YouTube. Alright. We're going to go ahead and breach here. Wish me luck, I'm going to need it. Maybe I'll try and get in there with the baton and knock them out. 42. We'll use that. Get the laser musket in the right spot. Get caltrops we can use. So, alright. Let's sneak on up in here. Now, one thing you may have noticed, I got two-handed on that pistol. You'll notice the little details. If you're a Fallout 4 fan, you're a Fallout 4 veteran, you know the game inside and out. If you keep your eyes open, you'll see all kinds of little details that have changed the game for the better. If I get a little support over there at Patreon, I'll create a tutorial, show you how to set this stuff up. Now, direct engagements against these guys would be not a very good idea, so I'm going to try and take this dark area here. Maybe get it behind them. I just had too good a shot there. Headshots are lethal, so I just figured if the opportunity presents itself, I'm not fucking around. Trying to make things advertiser friendly, so I'm going to try and keep my language to a controlled minimum, but I've worked in construction for many, many years, and I got a filthy mouth. I really want to get a combat knife and gut one of these guys. Alright, let's just get up behind him. You're gonna hear them dropping their mags as they reload. Son of a bitch. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna throw caltrops out behind me just in case. They want to drop behind me. Yeah, I'll get these bastards overhauls. Pipe revolver rifle. That's a nice little upgrade. That'll be useful. Much better than that pipe sub gun here. I doubt I'm going to use the laser musket. I might use that against the death claw. Yeah, brutality is on, as well as stab and break. I'd like to get a little cover before I engage these guys. Alright, another level up. I'm going to save that and just take the sniper perk. Or maybe I will, maybe I'll take something that'll be of immediate and direct benefit. Because armor is going to be really nice once I'm finished with this. Armor or gunsmith. So, or a gun nut. So I'll go ahead and take gun nut now, considering I don't even have something to build a good sniper rifle with yet. So kind of put the cart before the horse to take sniper just yet. Oh, I'm always trying to go for those clever and patient headshots. Now you notice my Pip-Boy light's a little different. I use the tactical flashlights. I will take that rotten potato and the canned dog food. Canned dog food's good for trapping, building cages and trapping dogs. Take anything that has no weight or low weight. Especially plastic. Anything I can make drugs out of. So you see, you know, so many of these containers are empty. I just do a cursory glance. Take the gold watches and the pencil. A flip lighter's good for oil. Let's get rid of that parched. Here, see, I have Jonathan Chan's quick change for the for my hotkeys. Because when you're playing this type of survival, you don't really have time. You need to be able to shift on at a moment's notice. Go down here and grab that fusion core, save ourselves a little time. Switchblade might be fun. I'm going to use the baseball bat, and I'll grab the switchblade just in case we can maybe get the drop on one of these raiders up ahead and really give them a blade in the guts or the ribs. Alright, woods with 1. Wouldn't be wares. Could be marks. So, it's not going to be scant. It's not going to be witch. Could be shots. S-H-O-T-S. So let's try chaos. All right, business. Grab the fusion core. Grab the adhesive. Now, my philosophy when it comes to grabbing scrap, like duct tape, for example, sometimes you want to break it apart. Other times, it's actually lighter weight, just to keep it in its regular form. All right, let's think this out here, because the last time I tried this, a guy with a pipe shotgun came around and really gave me the. It just shot me right in the friggin' face, blew me in pieces.
I swear to God, you make a move for that exit, and I'll gut you.
So let's think this through here real quick. Let's get some of those caltrops ready in case he gets past me. I'm gonna use the pipe revolver rifle for a close range, definitely lethal headshot. And if I get opportunity to draw one of these guys back in my direction, I'll melee. I want to shoot the guy with the gun and melee the guy with the melee weapon.
Scared? You should be.
All right, he's got
You
a.
sorry ass.
Let's dance.
Still kicking? Jesus.
Oh, he's kicking my ass right now. All right, let's get this bandaged up. Let's take a little painkiller. Hit the stim pack. We don't need any psycho just yet. And we'll eat a little food. And have a drink of water.
Should've just run. Again. Do it again.
Well, that was fun. I'm seeing where I'm really not liking the baseball bat that much. Gotta say. I'd prefer a knife. There's something strangely gratifying about beating the crap out of somebody. Love to get my hands on a combat knife. Pipe bolt action rifle. That'd be good if it had optics. Let's take a look at these weights here. Nah, we're gonna skip it. I need the antiseptic, but we can come back and do a scav, a full-on Concord scav session. Alright, I'm gonna leave my dog down here. I'm gonna sneak up, hopefully, and be able to get the drop on these guys up ahead. Let's see, the switchblade versus the baton. Let's try switchblade. And let's get some frag grenades set up over here. And let's see, get the pipe sub back in play. That'll work. Worst comes to worst, we'll just hit him with this short barrel shotgun at close range. So I'm not going to take a whole lot of risks here.
I'm coming in there, and I'm gonna skin every last one of you.
Come on, man. They ain't going nowhere. We got.
I wish I had a little more. I wish I had a few more caltrops. I should have
I gotta go take a little
made
walk.
some more.
I'll
They're
be back.
just really, they work really, really well. They cripple limbs. It's one of those things that better locational damage has done a great job with. Now, if the other guy has a melee weapon, I'll dance.
Nothing there now.
Ah, it's just too easy. Take opportunities when they come. Alright, dog meat. Bring yourself. Grab all that stuff later. Good, a dick doll. Bandage, we need it. Cigarettes, we'll grab it. Leather helmet, I'll leave it. So I'm wearing that cool cowboy hat. Gives me that charisma I want. Flip lighter. I think I've already got leather armor on that side. Let's take a look, see. Left and right, yeah. So all I need is a left leg.
Inside.
And there it is. Ask and ye shall receive. Okay, cool. Preston, you can just hold your horses here, bud. Grab a
In here.
couple of these things. See, I'm not going to take some that's 2/10 of a pound. And the power relay coils are pretty good for the copper. Copper's kind of hard to come by. Alarm clock, you don't want to pass those up at all. Plastic spoon. That's just a drug waiting to be made. And jet is generally your bread and butter as far as what's gonna provide you a steady source of income. I'm just a lowly drug dealer. I'll pass a lot of this stuff off to dog meat probably before I go up to the roof. Silver, I need only a little bit of it. I'll take it. I don't need a whole lot of gears. A little more ammo. Plastic and steel. Nah, not for 2/10 of a pound. I do not think so. Molotov cocktail will take. I'm not gonna go 3/10 of a pound for a little oil. I'd rather grab soap or something like that. Alright, let's see. Do we have as much charisma boosting stuff on the character here? Well, it's probably going to come down to I don't even have a beer. We're just gonna have to get by on my charm and personality. Maybe I can get Mama Murphy to give me a little more experience. That's all it's really about. Alright.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey.
Commonwealth Minuteman. Yeah, well, I'm just passing through.
Fair enough. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right?
Yeah,
And those raiders want us all dead, including you.
that seems to be true.
God damn it.
Now, I'm supposed to have clean language, and Sturgis is over there saying, God damn it, taking the Lord's name in vain. Come on now.
Nah, that ain't it.
Alright, I do have my own problems, Garvey.
Yeah? Like what? You help us?
Looking for
Maybe
my
we can help
son.
you.
He's kidnapped.
That's messed up. I'm sorry. I know how this world can be.
Yeah, I appreciate your
A
sympathy.
month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Bulls in Lexington. Oh, that'd be something to remember. Tough break.
You don't know the half of it. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
One idea can make all the difference. Hey,
Sturgis,
I love it.
tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it.
I did.
Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power
It's
armor.
not exactly cherry there,
Military
bud.
issue. Oh, it gets better. Get the suit. You can rip
actually
the
kinda
minigun
torn
right off
up.
the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
I dig everything but the graves. It's your job, bud. We can just leave them to rot. Yeah, it could work.
It'll work, provided we can reactivate the suit. It's totally out of juice. Probably has been for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
Oh, tell me about it.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when.
Oh, I know we're
We
right.
know right where to find
I'm
it.
on
But we
to.
can't get to the damn thing.
I already
It's
got
down
it.
in the basement,
Saw it.
locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Well, I've given it a shot.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
We'll give him that express ticket to hell Sturgis is talking about. Let's just see if we can unlock this for the experience. So, brain. That's not going to be it, because A's in the same place. A's in the same place. N's in the same place. B's in the same place. A's in the same place. N is in the same place. Could be playing for keeps. Oh. There she be. Alright, I've never seen the entries in here. After hours tomfoolery. For the last time, the red coat mannequin displays are not toy soldiers, and they are not to be played with after hours. That's a little creepy. 2 of them have scuffed paint. This morning, one of the foot regiment pieces was missing his arm. It's kind of funny, actually, you know. Weird sort of linguistic way. This sort of horsing around will not be tolerated. Anyone caught engaging in such behavior will be written up, docked an hour's pay, and charged for damages. Someone got maintenance down in the basement to deal with that roach problem. Do it now. On the low, while the museum is open, discretion is the key. We cannot afford to close the museum again, nor is it acceptable for a child to find a cockroach in her hair. She's learning about taxation without representation. The situation must be resolved immediately. Well, I didn't see any rad roaches down there, so I guess they did what they needed to do well. After meeting with the director and a board of trustees, I'm afraid I must deliver some rather dire news. Our planned Anchorage exhibit has been put on indefinite hold. It is simply not within the museum's budget at this time to make the renovations necessary to accommodate such an ambitious endeavor. My thanks to the curatorial and maintenance teams for all the work that has been done thus far. Well, that's a shame. Final entry. This is Megan Hayes. I'm a tour guide here at the Concord Museum of Freedom. I'm so scared. When everyone saw the flashes, they left. Even Mr. Nash, he just ran away and left me here. Jerk. Then one of those army helicopter things crashed into the roof. I think they call them vertibirds. I saw soldiers, but they looked freaked out. I just hid from them. I've only been in Massachusetts a month. I don't really know anyone. I don't know where to go. I broke the lock on the curator's desk and took the gun. Gonna hide in one of these rooms for a few days until things calm down. If somebody reads this, please come find me. But if you try to hurt me, I swear I'll shoot you. Okay, maybe we can find her and that gun. Toothbrush is easy plastic.
Careful, kid.
You know, these are the three most unlikable people in the game. Mama Murphy,
angry.
This bitch Marcy Long, and this punk June Long. Fancy hairbrush, plastic and silver for $1/3 of a pound. Nah. There's that perception bobblehead I was looking for. Alright, let's talk to Marcy. What does she got to say?
You're with the rescue team?
Something like that.
These are our lives you're playing with. Are you listening to me?
Well, with you screaming, I'm sure I really have no choice. What's your problem?
No. No. Oh, no.
Oh!
Oh, God, why?
He's looking like he's I would say this is a mental breakdown.
Yeah. I promised we'd get there. I promised we'd get there. I promised. I couldn't keep my promise. I'm so sorry.
Well, you are sorry, buddy. I ain't got more time for you. Alright.
Now look who dog meat brought to us.
You know my dog.
He ain't my dog. No, sir. Dog meat, he's what you call his own man.
Now, with the mod that I've got in here,
Can't own a free spirit
that
like that.
makes your
But
companions
he
a little bit
chooses
better.
His friends and
Dog
sticks
meat.
with them.
It's definitely worth it.
He'll stay by you now. I saw it.
Plus, with armor, I can build him. Oh, great. Completely nuts.
From where you're standing, I would seem
You know, build him a
crazy.
harness, you can carry a lot more
Gift
weight.
is pretty nuts, that's for sure.
You just have to take care of him.
It's the
You can use him
chemist.
as a passive
They
lure,
give me the sight.
but otherwise you'll be stim packing him all the time. I'm listening.
I can see a bit of what was and what will be, and even what is right now. And right now, I can see there's something coming, drawn by the noise and the chaos.
That's usually what draws me. Noise and chaos.
And
I love them.
it is angry.
Sounds like a good time. I didn't think.
Sorry, kid.
I didn't think she would
I just
give it
don't
up.
know. The
Not with my
sight ain't
charisma.
always clear, but believe me when I tell you,
Let's just say
Ain't
I'm
no raider.
not the most charming guy around.
but I'm tired now. And if I ain't mistaken, You've got a job to do.
They call me Hank the Virginian. Yeah, I'd never been to Boston until Nora had me move up here. Then the bombs fell, and, well, it is what it is. Can't believe they shot her. That was just not cool. Shot that Nora, beautiful Nora, shot her right in the face. Still pretty pissed about that. All right, let's get him. Let's give him all this extra little side stuff here. Oh, he can't carry anymore, huh? I think you can. I'm actually going to take that pipe revolver rifle away from him and just give him a lot of this nearly weightless junk. Give him this ammo here. One of those binocular batteries. And then, dog meat, I believe I'm going to want you to go down there. And we'll toss this rest of this crap off the side and pick it up later. That'll do. Pick it up on the way out. I don't see anything else, so. Now, one thing that's one thing to note about better locational damage. Like ordinarily, what I would do is I would take a psycho to increase the effectiveness of each minigun round, but psycho now only translates to melee. It does not translate to range weaponry, which makes a ton of sense. Alright, dog meat, you gotta stay right there, bud. I don't know what this is all
Personal
about.
log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge,
Hey, I think it's
a
today.
vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum.
No, it's the 26th.
The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. After that, Flaherty and Canoa were shot by some scared, desperate survivors.
Oh, that sucks.
Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since.
I'm gonna take this
Now,
Med-X
it's my turn to go AWOL, if
because
that
this
concept
Med-X.
even applies anymore.
Oh, right here. Well, let's
My
see
armor's
what's
fusion
there.
core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done.
Is there a
I'm heading
corpse?
to Boston
Where's this
on
corpse?
foot to see if my sister survived all
Yeah.
this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly signing out. Good luck. And God bless America.
God bless America.
Or what's left of it.
Alright, I am gonna take the Med-X, because that's gonna increase my damage reduction, which is gonna keep my power armor from falling apart. Nice little piece of synergy there. I'm also going to try and gain the benefits of the food. And I don't think I need the quantum yet. And we'll set the, make sure we set the minigun up in the right spot here. Now I've got Pam's light on for the, sound for the power armor. It's very hard for me to think and speak at the same time. That's terrible. I got to get used to it a little bit more. Practice, practice, practice. But the Pam's light, yeah, I like the sounds a lot better.
Hold up.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here.
Controlled burst, that's what it's all about. You want to score at least one hit on every raider that you can. In case Preston takes him out. Make sure everybody's sneaking around on me. Where's that fire coming from? Make sure that nobody's sneaking around on me here. He's probably in that hotel. Nah, there he is. See, I blew his legs off, I blew his arms off. That's the nice thing, that brutality. All right, you always want to stay pretty far away from that Deathclaw, because he will ruin your day. Now, I'm going to set up a Molotov cocktail because, unlike vanilla, Molotovs do burning damage over time. So I hit that raider, and I'm going to let the Deathclaw take him out. And I'll still get the experience. Everything's working out pretty well for me so far. Alright. Teamwork. Perfect. Flawless victory. Alright, let's pop around here and do some scavenging before we go back into the main building, because we don't want any of the really good stuff to disappear, which it could do. You know, radiated beer is good for making some different types of potion. And the shine is awesome. I will drink some shine. Take the beer bottle this time, now that we've got a little extra carry weight that we can play around with, now that we've got this power armor. Grab things that I wouldn't ordinarily grab. Maybe one day get Scrapper. Turn all that, all those pipe weapons into good copper. Alright, got that hunting rifle now. And that is business, because now that I've got that gun nut, I'll be able to improve the optics on it. And I will be in my element. The Hank is the style is it's predicated around a lot of perception, explosives, trap setting, sneaking, long-range attacks. Just setting it up so I can draw my enemies into ambush. Guerrilla-style tactics. And the crucial piece to that formula is the sniper rifle. And I'm just kind of grabbing maybe some of these extra things for my settlers. Because I believe that to survive, I'm going to need allies, so I'm going to cooperate with Preston. It's a way to gather intelligence about the area. I'll gain allies that I can call on. I'll have a base of operations from which I can grow food, build adhesives. This place was a friggin' bloodbath. I think that pretty much covers it for this area. Nope. I guess this guy just got blown to pieces. Grabbing the auto pistols, because you can give your settlers 1 round in the auto pistol. And they do a lot better with automatic weapons. Alright, that's it for now. It's good enough for now. I don't think any of this stuff's going to be disappearing after I go back into the Museum of Freedom. Get that, and I'll take these road leathers. Give Marcy something cool to wear, I guess. If she's going to be such a jerk off, I may as well dress her in something to look at. And not like she's a 10 out of 10 as far as full out good looking bodies go or anything, but I don't know. I've got some mods in there that do have good looking females, but Marcy, she is not one of them.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
No problem. Yeah, the feeling's mutual,
You
Preston.
can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth.
I agree.
Listen, when we first met, you said you were just passing through.
That was true
Well,
at
maybe
the
this will
time.
help you reconsider. Ain't much, but it's the best we can do. And you've earned it.
I'll take what I can get.
Spoken like a true merc.
And I am a merc.
Well, if you ever feel like fighting for something other than yourself, you should meet up with us in Sanctuary. I could use someone like you. Someone who can get things done.
Alright, Garvey, I'm in.
That's wonderful. But there's more to
Get
your
us something set up
destiny,
nice.
isn't there?
Plus, I'm sure you guys want to see a little settlement building when it's
seen it.
finished.
And I know
Put
your
together something kind of cool.
pain.
I've got a lot of settlement building mods. Be a huge, Okay, I'm listening.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
Good, good. I knew it. I could feel it too.
Can't see him, not clearly, but I feel his life force. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking.
Oh, yeah?
The great green jewel of the Commonwealth.
Diamond City.
Diamond City. The biggest settlement around. Look, kid.
Yeah, what's a
I'm
Diamond
tired
City?
of
Is
it.
Sean there?
Maybe you'll bring me some chems later.
I don't even know what
The
Diamond
sight will
City
paint a
is.
clearer picture.
No. Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shit,
Oh, I'm gonna get her
Preston.
so high.
We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight.
What an
And our
attitude.
new friend here, he's gonna need
You're
it
living in the
too.
apocalypse.
Now let's get
She's
going.
getting high.
Sanctuary
Hey, if she's
awaits.
lived that
All right,
long,
folks.
getting high,
Thanks to our friend here,
something's
it's
working.
safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about.
Far be it for me to
Sanctuary.
criticize.
It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd?
Oh,
Now
Marcy.
you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on nobody around and
Check your
Mama
names.
Murphy saw it?
Hold on. Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next?
Yeah, we'll take the bone. We need the bone.
Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really interested in that pipe bolt action rifle since I don't have scaver. It's just too heavy. And there's nothing that it's really gonna. I need glass and a couple other things to make my optics. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I'll take the leather armor for my settlers. We already did a quick run through on most of this stuff. Dog meat's upstairs. So we'll get him before we drop down on that lower platform, save us some time. Alright, so what we're going to do now is grab dog meat, finish clearing out the museum, and then I'm going to head back to Sanctuary, dump the equipment, make some repairs, build a hunting rifle, and then I'm going to turn around in our next episode. We're going to explore all those Beantown interiors and plenty of exploration. So we're going to do the full-on scavenging mission. Or change from recon to scav. Alright, so go back in here and grab that last little bit of stuff. We'll also need another fusion core, so on our next trip back to Sanctuary, we'll go down in the sewers, grab the fusion core there. Probably hit the mole rat den underneath the red rocket and grab the fusion core there. And I'm just going to go ahead and take the armor that I wouldn't ordinarily take and just give it to my settlers. Also having this little extra leather armor, I can break that leather armor down into leather I need to create upgrades. Instead of having to hunt so much ragstag. Alright guys, it's been Hank. If you want this channel to survive, give it a like and subscribe. Always looking for patrons and sponsors. Do some more editing. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the section below. And it's been Hank. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Stay tuned for part 2. We'll come back and explore these Beantown interiors. Catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.